Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Maddie, your trusted consultant gynecologist, advocate for sexual health, and a woman thriving with HIV. Today, we're tackling a topic shrouded in curiosity, stigma, and so many myths. Does masturbating every day impact your health? Is it beneficial, harmful, or somewhere in between? Let's break it down with science, compassion, and real talk. If you're passionate about evidence-based health, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a video. Now, let's get started. So, what exactly are we talking about today? Masturbation refers to the stimulation of one's own genitals for sexual pleasure. And it's a common practice across diverse cultures and throughout history. It's a normal and natural part of human sexuality, enjoyed by people of all genders, sexual orientations, and relationship statuses. This practice serves as a means of self-gratification, and for some individuals, it can even be a pathway to self-discovery and heightened self-awareness. In fact, a 2021 study found that 94% of men and 85% of women aged 18 to 35 had masturbated at least once in their lifetime. And a significant 37% of participants in the same study reported masturbating in the previous month. Interestingly, nearly half of those surveyed said they engaged in this activity on average once a week. Now, why is it crucial for us to delve into this topic? The reason is simple: to dismantle the stigma. Many people harbor misconceptions and prejudices surrounding masturbation, often due to religious beliefs, cultural norms, or misinformation. Some believe that it's sinful, shameful, or unhealthy. But in reality, there's a wealth of health benefits associated with masturbation. When done in moderation and safely, it can be an excellent addition to a balanced lifestyle. Before we dive deeper, it's important to note that there's no universally agreed upon definition of frequent masturbation. What's considered frequent can vary widely depending on individual circumstances and contexts. However, in the absence of a clear consensus, experts generally tend to define frequent masturbation as engaging in the activity 3 or more times per week. Numerous studies have shed light on the surprising advantages of masturbation. Firstly, it can be a powerful stress buster. According to a 2011 study conducted at the Albert Einstein College of Medicine, the release of endorphins during masturbation can significantly lower cortisol levels, the hormone responsible for stress. In a world where stress often seems overwhelming, this benefit alone makes masturbation a valuable tool for maintaining well-being. Another significant advantage highlighted by a 2017 study published in the Journal of Holistic Nursing is that masturbation can help women reach orgasm more reliably than intercourse. This is a crucial point, especially considering that for many women, reaching orgasm during intercourse can be challenging. Moreover, a study involving 1856 young adults aged 18 to 29, published in the journal Archives of Sexual Behavior, revealed that frequent masturbators were less likely to contract sexually transmitted infections such as chlamydia and gonorrhea. This finding suggests that masturbation might play a role in reducing the transmission of sexually transmitted infections, possibly because it reduces the likelihood of having multiple sexual partners. And finally, according to the Kinsey Institute for Research in Sex, Gender, and Reproduction, men who regularly ejaculate, including through masturbation, are less likely to develop prostate cancer. Ejaculation promotes prostate health by allowing fluid to pass through the prostate, which helps in the detection and removal of abnormal cells. Despite these numerous benefits, you might be wondering, could there be downsides to masturbating every day? Well, the answer is yes and no. There are potential drawbacks. But before we discuss them, let's clarify a crucial point. Excessive engagement in any activity, whether it's eating, sleeping, or exercising, can lead to negative consequences. The key is moderation and listening to your body's signals. If you're experiencing symptoms of fatigue, discomfort, difficulty concentrating, or problems in your relationships or work, it might be time to evaluate if your daily masturbation habits are contributing to these issues. Additionally, masturbation should never be used as a substitute for addressing underlying emotional issues. If you find yourself relying solely on masturbation to cope with stress, anxiety, or depression, it's essential to seek support from a mental health professional. That being said, there are potential risks associated with overmasturbation. These risks are rare but can include decreased sensitivity, both physically and emotionally, and potential changes in libido. However, it's important to emphasize that these issues can also arise from other factors unrelated to masturbation. Furthermore, while masturbation is not inherently harmful to one's health, it's crucial to practice safety. Using sex toys made from materials that could cause irritation or using objects that could lead to injury are examples of behaviors that could potentially harm the body. The next pressing question is, does masturbation affect fertility in either men or women? The short answer is no. Sperm production is continuous and masturbation does not deplete sperm reserves. Women's ovaries do not produce eggs daily, but the egg's journey from the ovary to the uterus is aided by cilia, tiny hair-like structures that beat rhythmically. These cilia can be negatively impacted by smoking and alcohol consumption, leading to a potential reduction in fertility. However, moderate masturbation does not harm the ovaries or disrupt this process. In fact, a 2017 study published in the journal Fertility and Sterility reported that men who ejaculate frequently have a lower risk of infertility. This is attributed to the fact that frequent ejaculation allows the body to expel old sperm and make room for fresh sperm, leading to improved fertility. Another common concern, particularly among women, is whether masturbation causes pelvic floor weakness. The pelvic floor is a group of muscles, ligaments, and tissues that support the pelvic organs, including the bladder, rectum, and uterus in women. Contrary to popular belief, masturbation does not weaken the pelvic floor. In fact, when practiced safely, it can actually strengthen the pelvic floor. But what if you're living with HIV like me? Does masturbation still hold the same benefits, and is it safe? Absolutely. Masturbation is a normal and healthy part of a fulfilling sex life for everyone, regardless of sexual orientation or HIV status. It offers the same benefits for people with HIV, including stress reduction, sexual satisfaction, and mental well-being. Additionally, regular masturbation helps maintain a positive self-image and enhances self-confidence, which is vital for those dealing with the emotional and social challenges associated with living with/HIV. However, it's important to remember to take precautions. Always use condoms if engaging in any form of sexual activity, including masturbation with toys or objects. Condoms are an effective way to prevent the transmission of sexually transmitted infections, including HIV. Taking care of your sexual health is a testament to taking care of your overall health. And this is a value I deeply resonate with. As someone living with HIV, I've seen firsthand how misinformation and stigma can impact sexual health. It's my mission to empower individuals to make informed choices about their sexual health. Regular masturbation can be a safe and enjoyable part of a healthy lifestyle for individuals with HIV. Lastly, I want to address a critical point: masturbation and body positivity. Our bodies deserve love and care, especially when we face health challenges. Masturbation is a way to honor your body's desires and needs. It's about self-discovery, pleasure, and self-love. Now, I'd like to hear from you. What questions do you have about masturbation? Drop your comments below. I'm committed to creating a space where every comment is a step towards greater understanding and compassion. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your engagement fuels my passion to keep bringing you valuable content. Until next time, stay curious, Stay compassionate and stay true to your amazing selves.